Hey guys, well, this is a new Facebook Live for me. If you have been following me here on Facebook for any amount of time, you know that I am very open about talking about women's health issues, my own health issues, because I think that the more honest and open we are, the healthier we will all be. And so I signed a contract this year to work with a company called Right to Desire, which is all about bringing about awareness of HSDD. And what that is hypoactive sexual desire disorder. And this is something that impacts 1 in 10 women. And while this hasn't been my story, I know that it's the story of women who follow this page, of friends of mine. And so, I think it's important that we have these conversations. And so I've worked with the Right to Desire team for a while now, and I trust them, and they have such great research and insight and experts and doctors on staff. And so I sent them a few questions because I just thought this would be a good conversation to have on Facebook. You guys have loved following all of my health episodes. And so let's just talk about this really honestly, woman to woman, and share what's going on for a lot of women. Like I said, this is 1 in 10 women. And so what HSDD is it is low sexual desire. So if you are somebody who maybe used to have a lot of sexual desire and have found that it has lowered or just waned, that low interest is bothering you, if it's decreased over time, if you were satisfied in the past and you're not, like, these all might be signs of HSDD, and it's worth talking with your doctor about. And listen, I know that it is awkward having these types of conversations with your doctor because I'm a person who had to talk to my doctor about having an abscess in a not great region, right? Like, you all know that. And I know this is maybe uncomfortable, but listen, this is so important. And this is very much something that might be chemically going on in your brain and is nothing that you are doing and that you might need some help with. So if you're nervous, know that that's okay, and know that your doctor wants to support you and be there for you and have these types of conversations with you. But the reality is a lot of doctors aren't asking, right? Like, how your sexual desire is. Like, I know when I go to the doctor, they're asking, are you sexually active? They might ask if you're pregnant or planning to become pregnant, but they're not really asking you about desire. So it is probably something that you would need to bring up. So if this is something that you're wondering about, if you go on the Right to Desire website, they've got a quiz, and that might be kind of like a good stepping stone. I feel like you could take that quiz and then you could go to your doctor and say, I did this quiz and this is something that's really been bothering me, and I would really like to talk about it with you. And just use that as kind of a door, an entryway to walk in to have this conversation. And I keep looking at my notes here because I wanted to be sure that I got everything right to tell you guys. Now, listen, if you don't feel comfortable talking with your doctor about this, which some of us might feel that way, you can go on the Right to Desire website, and it's just righttodesire.com. And they have telemedicine doctors, which isn't telemedicine amazing? And so you can connect with the doctor right in the privacy of your own home and talk about what's going on, and maybe get some good next steps right from there. So if you are wondering if this is you, what is the doctor going to say? What are they going to ask you? Like, how do they diagnose this? It's super simple. They are literally just going to ask you a couple questions related to your loss of desire, the effect of that loss, and whether there have been any factors that they need to take into consideration. Like if you've had a major life change or not, are you taking any medications that could be impacting it? And if the answers are no, this is a good chance that this could be a possibility for you. So in terms of how can somebody help you, I think it's just having that conversation first, and then you and your doctor can determine what the next best steps are for this. And in terms of who you should talk to about this, because that was a question that I had for the Right to Desire team, is is this something that you need to talk to a specialist about? Is this something you can just talk with your general practitioner? Is this something that you can talk about with your OBGYN? And the answer is yes. You can talk with your general practitioner, you can talk with your OBGYN, any doctor that you are, comfortable with will be able to kind of guide guide you through this. And so I just want you to know that you're not alone. 1 in 10 women are dealing with this. And the fact of the matter is, we are very well aware of when this is going on for guys, but we're not for women. I just don't hear women talking about this. And once I shared with a few girlfriends that I was doing this campaign for the next few months and using my platform to inform and encourage other women, I had several friends confide in me that they were so glad that I brought this up because they didn't even know that it had a name. And so if that's you and you didn't even know that this had a name, it does. And you're not going crazy. And this is normal in terms of other women are dealing with this, but this is also not normal in terms of you can get help and you should talk to your doctor about it. So I hope that I've made some sense. I hope that maybe I've answered a couple questions that you've been thinking about. And I hope that you'll check out righttodesire.com if this is something that has struck you as maybe being part of your story, because they've got quizzes on there and videos on there and ways to get support that you need. So I really hope that this will be an encouragement to you. And if not for you, maybe it just informs you so that you can have conversations with other girlfriends, because we need to be honest with one another and have good conversations and trustful conversations and be honest with our doctors. This isn't something to be nervous about or hide. All right. I hope this is helpful to you all. Have a great day.